goes, cool. I don't know. He's like, maybe here on the crowd or something. So I get on the stage. You probably don't even remember this, dude. I go up and I go like this, where you could like hear it, and I'm like, "What's up, ladies? What's up, girl?" or something. And dude, bombing is an understatement.
You idiot! We're about to cause a ruckus with the community.
I got beat up by a special ed.
Hold on, bitch. Hey, tell me if this counts as bullying.
Even like in a silly goose time.
I'm pretty cool, I think. He calls me Zaddy.
Welcome to the Bad Neighbor Podcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bad Neighbors Podcast. This episode is brought to you by Blue Apron. Type in... fuck.
This episode is brought to you by Julian's fire-ass pancake juice.
Yeah, that shit smells fire, dude.
This is brought to you by fucking fentanyl patches. Sponsored by fentanyl patches. Do you have trouble taking fentanyl and smoking fentanyl and smelling up the bathroom like burnt popcorn? Well, now you don't. Just line up fake fentanyl patches on your whole right side of your arm, and they'll either think it's nicotine or pregnancy patches. We got you guys.
Hey, for the next Bad Neighbors show, we need Bad Neighbors Narcan.
I have Narcan. I have Narcan in my bag right now.
You always have it on you?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I've never administered it, but I've seen it done. Yeah, just...
Yeah, you're supposed to have 2 doses on you, but I have one on my school backpack and one in this backpack, just because you never know when someone's going to die.
You never know when shit gets liquid.
I've done it, dude. 30 chest compressions, 2 rescue breaths.
Yeah.
Just say you kiss dudes, dude.
I just learned. There's a bag.
It was a chick.
It's a bag that you put over their mouth.
Gabe did it like off of the Sandlot.
Hey, what I didn't know is if the dude's snoring, that's a sign of an overdose.
Uh-huh.
Like, I didn't want to admit it. I just like, he's asleep. He's snoring. Look, he's cool. Wake up, dog.
Oh, come on, man.
And then he stopped breathing.
We having Chinese people call
Is
you?
this in
Nah.
in real life or in Locked Up Abroad?
Real life. Oh, I don't know. The real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I went and I saw some fool turn like purple in front of me.
No, I've seen them pale. Not where they're getting purple, but never purple.
And that was my first time. I never really kicked it with fools like that. I kicked it with fools that did uppers.
You kicked it. Dude, imagine us just, yeah, man, how's your mom doing?
No, it wasn't like that at all. We were all up to some bullshit. You know what I mean? And
we weren't asking about each other's mother.
We were on the CVS parking lot.
Nah, we were at a motel and like.
That's worse.
And like this fool just like falls out. And this other dude's playing the guitar, and I'm just sitting there fucking like on my phone, like kicking it, you know, like fucking rolling shit and like fucking just run amok. And then this fool's all like, "Hey man, I don't know if this guy's all right." Fuck. And I look at, and I'm like, we're standing over him like a Tarantino movie, I would imagine, you know, that scene where it's like up above him and shit. And I'm like looking at him. I go, maybe that's what it's supposed to look like. And this fool's just like,
just smoked out,
dying,
Dude, that's all
dying,
bad. Yeah.
dying.
And everyone's too fucked up to like.
Well, I just didn't know what was up, and then we're in a motel. It's like a dope fiend clubhouse, the motel we're at. And I go out, and like there's these other people that are next door that are like kind of doing the same thing. Everyone in the motels, it's like a dope fiend clubhouse, so everyone's just running their own little things. I go, hey, yo, y'all got any Narcan? They go, why? I go, I think this guy's dying. And they come in and go, yeah, that motherfucker's dying. And then they come in with some Narcan. I lift that fool up. Then it's like fucking DEFCON 0, you know what I mean? I lift that fool up on my shoulder, throw him in the shower. With all his clothes on and shit, to cold water.
What's that do?
It wakes you up.
Oh, I just.
Nah, like I put cold water, Narcan him. We're getting ice and shit. I'm putting on his nuts and shit like that.
Does that really work, or that's what you do?
That's what I did, and that's what I was told to do. They like put it on his extremities and like, you know, fucking like shit like that.
I'll give him a hand job.
It was a trip, and then fucking the Narcan
Put
goes,
20 in my pocket.
Hey, and then I'm trying to scoot him up so he could get the cold water on his neck, and I fucking go and I like kind of. He's like in the bathtub, like fucking dead. You know what I mean? And we go and we put him up, and he kind of slips and boom, and hits his head on the faucet, and he wakes up a little bit. And then we fucking, oh shit. And then we're, come on, get up, motherfucker. Like,
I heard it, or not what I heard, what I've seen. It seems like the ultimate hangover. Like they look like walking zombies when they come back.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. They go, what the fuck?
And then if they get chest compressions, they're like in hella pain.
Well, yeah, because they usually break your rib.
Yeah, But even if they don't, dude, you're pushing hard, so you're already fucked up.
Because at that point it's like life or death, like life or broken ribs. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, no one cares.
Yeah.
At that point, you don't. Am I breaking this rib? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're doing what you can to save his life.
Right.
yeah, I never had to do that. I've heard stories of people that like are like hardcore users or whatever they're like that. So I've had people fall out and then they just like load up a fucking syringe of dope and they just fucking like that, like an adrenaline shot.
Wow.
Fucking get him back up.
A syringe of dope,
Like a meth.
like another type of meth to like counteract.
No,
the
like
other
because they're
meth?
smoking fentanyl.
Oh, so meth was like counteracting.
Yeah, they're
with
like
it.
shooting up heroin or fentanyl, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, here, don't worry, I got this."
So they knowingly take fentanyl.
Yeah.
What's like the street name for fentanyl? Because you're not saying
Fentanyl,
Oh, fent.
some F, some feces,
Feces.
some nitnol. No, I'm
Hey,
joking. I don't know.
and you don't.
He's
hey,
all rhyming.
Hey.
He's all some Fifi.
he's also Felicia.
He's all writing
some-
him down. He's all,
Hey.
I wonder what
Hey,
that was.
so black. I learned cereal. You ever heard of that?
Your dog food. I heard dog food.
What's dog food?
This heroin.
Yeah, a cereal's heroin.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I heard someone say, they're like, "Are you okay?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I only had like 2 cereals today." And then like you just ignored it, and then he said, "Well, I'm gonna go buy 2 more later." And we're like, "Oh, well, cereal's something, but I don't know what it means."
Hey, there was this one fool we were locked up with, and this one dude, his name was Smiley. He was some Mexican fool. Asked this other white dude. He's like, "Hey man, can you He's all shout out Smiley. You know what I mean?"
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's probably locked up for a long time though. You know. What
Hey, I
I mean?
hope this sounds good on the smuggled iPhone, dude.
Imagine being like, "Hey yo, Smiley." But anyway, so he like because they're like fucking around with each other. He's all like, "Hey man, can you call my girl and tell her that the dogs that you need to get the dog some dog food. He's out."
Yeah.
And like you get caught up on a case on jail phones, and he's all like he had the best rebellion. He's all, "I'm pretty sure she'll know when the dog's out of fucking dog food, motherfucker," and they just like start laughing like
That's pretty funny. You don't talk about none of this on stage, huh?
it's not relatable.
It don't
No,
matter.
not at all.
I would argue it doesn't matter.
It scares people.
no.
it's
well, you could be aggressive about it.
It's
But-
very much like it could be a one-man show.
I've tried, dude. Like in my early comedy, like shit,
Yeah.
like that's all I would talk about.
Yeah.
And then like now, I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's not even relatable
But
to him.
I could argue that I rather hear about that than I
than
can
any
even
other
make up
bullshit.
some
Yeah,
corny
than any other bullshit.
premise.
Yeah.
Then
but
hearing
make
about
make up a corny premise, you know?
then hearing about Nathaniel going to the store and not having sour Skittles.
Yeah. Or like about the black vein Snickers. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather hear about than that fucking joke.
I think it sooner or later it is like.
Well,
so-
you know what it is too? You're still young.
Yeah.
Think about how long you've been doing it.
Yeah.
And then, because like my favorite part about comedy is I don't care if you're funny or not funny. To me, the only thing that matters is time. If you're a year in and not funny, it doesn't matter, I would argue. If you're 5 years in and not funny, then yeah, maybe you should think about it.
Maybe you should kill yourself.
Yeah. But, I think it matters how much time you've done it. So maybe in 2 more years, you could figure it out.
Well, because like when I first kind of going in, I did like almost like shock and awe. You know what I mean? Like, what's the craziest shit I could get away with saying? And then after all that, okay, that's all right.
He's listening. Supposed to take. I know we're in my living room. It's not like this fool walked out of the studio.
He walked the fuck out.
Walked off of the camera shoot. Hey, but go put that shit in a brown bag, dude. We're not sponsored. You think we're running a fucking free promo here?
Just put fucking tape over it.
I know. Like I'm treating it like who does that all the time?
What?
It's like who was it? They'll take like labels off of water bottles. I think it's WWE does that.
The fucking bag isn't even in here.
Yeah, it is. It's in the bag. Bag in the bag. Oh.
I was listening, bro. I didn't stop listening.
Yeah, but for the
fucking
viewer,
was
it's
standing
for
right
it's for
there.
the viewer, dude. All right, it's not just us. Anymore.
Sorry, Marcos's mom.
Hey, she does listen to this. Shut up.
And whoever's girlfriend. Hey, you're a nice lady. My bad.
But
whoever's girlfriend.
like when I first started coming on the scene, like I was just like shock and awe, right? It's like, what's the crazy shit I could say to get a reaction out of these comics? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then now lately, it's been like kind of more situational, like.
You're gonna make him relapse.
Oh, you're not. I'm in a bar like 4 times a week.
I know.
But was more situational, or now it's like more shit about my family, you know, and like relating to that and things with my kid a little bit. So like I'm getting him on my side, you know what I mean? And then now I feel like maybe I could start getting him more into like the crazier shit. Like, because for me, I think is like I need to show people who I am and then the way I think, and then I can make them think how I think, you know?
That's cool. You really look into it.
I have to.
I never did, dude. I was like, I'm trying to make him laugh, you know?
At the end of the day, yeah, but it's like you're telling a story, you know?
I mean, I don't know. This fucking guy.
What?
Dude, this is a terrible podcast, dude. Why'd you invite me, dude?
Not really. It's kind of interesting.
No, I like to hear about like how he like figures it out, because that's another thing that I've liked is like everyone handles it differently.
Yeah.
Like Rivers, dude, I would pay big money to see what goes on in that brain, dude.
Dude,
You would have trouble. You would need
dude, I've said from day, dude, he was not funny, believe it or not, at one time. Bro, the whole scene hated him.
we didn't like him because a lot of they
would say like, you're not taking this serious.
Yeah.
And this is like embarrassing.
What would he do?
Just the worst version of what he's doing now.
I wasn't a fan of him in the beginning.
Nobody was, dude. I was the only one.
Yeah.
And I'll still say to this day, he could easily be the funniest person in town.
To me, it's like weird that he like how he's like becoming, because it's like early on.
Nope.
I've
seen it.
Early on, he was this guy that fucking would just show up to mics and show up on fucking Molly, show up on hella drugs. He was hanging out with the wrong crowd around that time.
He would get up on stage, but I'll never forget it. We were at the Rocket Shop. He just got on stage and went, I saw Daniel Betts in the bathroom and he stuck Molly on my ass. And I'm like, what the
Doesn't even know Dan. Him and Dan don't even know each other.
Bro, no one knows anyone. And it was just like, I wouldn't even say chaos, bro. Like, just fucking mental illness. Not even that, dude. Like, it was random.
He thinks, like, we talked about this too, because me and Jesse sit and had that conversation about how he's almost like a Norm Macdonald, where he's gonna fuck with you. Like, he knows what he's doing half the time, but he fucks up a lot doing it.
I would compare him more to like Rain Man.
No, not even.
Because I don't know
How
who
did
Rain
he's
Man
Rain
is,
Man?
but Rain Man's not funny. Rivers is funny.
He is funny, dude. He is.
I love if Eric Lopez didn't show up, Rivers is gonna be the one who opened for Polar Bear this last Sunday.
Who was on that show?
Just Eric Lopez and Polar Bear. That was it.
There's two people.
Just
That fool
two
did an
people.
hour 10.
Hour 5.
Murdered.
I was in the back cooking. No idea.
Packed.
Yeah.
That's a nice way to say no. He didn't murder.
I don't know. He's just not my style. I don't like it.
Didn't
Well,
murder.
yeah, he's not your style, but what about the
He
crowd
probably
full of people?
they probably loved him. They loved him.
No, because
he sells.
So now that you do like comedy more, I've gone to shows, bro. I'm packed theaters, dude. I've even been to a arena show and I did not laugh once.
Yeah.
And it's because I remember I saw a comic in a theater open up for Joey Diaz, and I said with confidence, these jokes are embarrassing. You couldn't pay me to say them, and I think I'm funnier than these jokes.
Was it who I think it was? Well, he said you saw him here at the Fox.
Just say.
Oh, probably.
Perez?
Yeah, he's never going to see this.
Yeah.
George Perez.
Yeah.
And I know and I'm not saying he's not funny by any means, but I remember thinking that at the time.
Yeah.
And then I walked away and then thought, he made a whole theater laugh.
Yeah.
I can't think of one sentence I could say that could achieve a whole packed out theater laughing.
I've never seen George Perez stand up. I've seen his stories. Is he just like a ghetto George Lopez kind of thing?
I don't know.
Is he like, oh, fucking, fucking Savaske?
No.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't think so. It's just the material, I didn't like it. And I was like, it was too easy. Mm-hmm. But in the end of the day, the crowd loved it. So what? I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I think we overthink things, like Rivers a lot.
Uh-huh.
People want to dissect his hour and say, I never seen you have a type 5.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that guy. I hope I see him tonight, dude. He's getting these hands.
Yeah, you won't see him tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Because he's scared. This is what I'm going to tell you right now. Tonight, you'll see the comics who are about it.
Okay, so I used to host open mic at Eddie's club.
Yeah, the Quit.
He had a
The
room
Quit.
called the Quit.
The Quit Comedy.
The Quit. Oh, that's a good one, I guess. who quit comedy?
The
Besides
Quip,
me.
the Quip kick.
So,
the Quip
Now
comedy.
COVID hit, bro.
I know Eddie got fucked.
He probably said, "Thank God, I got an excuse."
I felt like it was a chaos room, and I would always joke that if you weren't there that night, you're not a comic. Because I don't know how it was when you guys are growing up, but for us, there was people that would only go up at Tumblr.
Yeah.
They wanted a crowd,
Yeah.
and most of them would do all right. Were they comics? No. Were they funny? Kinda. But like they didn't care about comedy. They just wanted to go up in front of people.
Yeah.
So they never went to the Quip. So that's why I'm excited to go tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I like the Labyrinth in Fresno. Because there's no crowd. It's all comics, dude.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
The thing I like is we still have those people who only go up on Thursdays, and that's like to me is mad annoying. But at the same time, I was like, I get it, dude. If this is like the one day a week you come out and you do stand up as a hobby thing, then that's fine.
100%. That's me. That's why I kind of don't go up anymore.
You know what's it's kind of like cool is that, and I don't mean this like as a knock or anything towards like the Mike Tonight jokes on you, is that you could achieve that same thing here in the living room. Like it's just like a bunch of us hanging out with a microphone, like just getting our, for lack of a better term, getting our jollies off, like fucking just having a good ass time. You know what I mean? And it translate. I don't know if it translates to material, but it like translates to like, stretching. You're working some kind of muscle.
No, what I think it does, more importantly, is I think it creates you becoming comfortable on stage. Because if we do this here, in this living room, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
But up there, you're, especially with it being like recorded, there being a stage, you're being recorded, you're on stage.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could show you this post on my phone. I'm not going to go to my phone right now. But if you can't make 5 people laugh, then you can't make anybody laugh. So to me, every time you go on stage, it's a workout because you're achieving the main goal of finding your voice and getting more comfortable. Because I used to hate going up at Tumblr because I felt like it was doing nothing for me because it was a packed ass room, 40, 50 people. Everyone wanted to do a good show and all they cared about, this needs to be a good show, this or that. I can't learn in a good show environment.
Yeah.
I need to make mistakes. I need to try something new. So these are the rooms where you do that at.
Yeah.
Because if you go up to Tumblr every Wednesday, all you're going to do is what the crowd wants to see.
Which is the same 5 to 10 minutes that you do every week.
And there was times where I caught myself doing that.
Yeah.
Where I did the whole same 5 for like a whole month or 2 months. Straight up because the crowds were so big. Dude, Rocket Shop used to be filled.
Yeah.
Standing room only.
Yeah.
Tumblr, same thing. Standing room only, dude, at Tumblr. All the comics would have to get up and we would have to make new tables.
Yeah.
And that, to me, I'm like, this is nice, but this isn't good for me right now.
Yeah. And
that's what when you were saying about going up once a week. That's why I don't like going up anymore.
Yeah.
I could only go up once a week, and I hate it.
Do you miss comedy?
Every day, dude. But I like comedy so much that, to me, you're in or you're out.
Yeah.
You can't go up once a month, once a week. You got to go up every chance you can.
Yeah, you either are or you aren't.
Yeah. If you're not working out, then you're not getting better.
Yeah.
And then I only go once a week, and everyone else on that mic gone up 5 times that week. So they're progressing, and I'm like taking baby steps.
Yep.
So that's why I don't really. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? But
I think that's what I noticed when
do
what I did.
I can't. It's too late.
It's way too late. You're too deep already. With my shit, what I noticed when I quit was fucking going up every night. Almost every night changes the fuck out of you. It changes everything. Like you have to come up with new shit. Almost not come up with new shit, but you're more aware of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Like for me, like I have more fun on stage now than anything. Like I can, quote unquote, waste a mic almost.
You look way more. I haven't seen you go up in a long time, but you are like so comfortable. It's like you're not even the friend I had. Like for real, like even hanging out, you're like way different. It's weird.
It's weird because I remember who is it recently?
He's on drugs now.
Well, that I know he's a drug addict, but it's like he wears stretchy pants all the time.
What do you mean I wear stretchy pants all the time?
That's how you act now.
Oh, I'm just loose. Like I'm going to the strip club with no underwear on.
Yeah.
People do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that. My thing though is people forget. Someone was telling me earlier. I was like, I remember when you used to suck.
Who said that?
I don't remember.
I
who
remember
did it.
your like first or second set.
Yeah, it was dog shit.
He used to do a Bill
Dog
Clinton
shit.
impression.
Do it right now, Doug.
It wasn't bad.
Do it right now.
What was it?
It was like about getting your dick sucked, I think.
It was. I forgot what the word was. What it was that I could say really well and that would pick it up. What the fuck was it? I'd have to hear how Bill Clinton talking. I could do it.
That's
It's
funny.
actually not bad. I thought I was gonna be a guy who did impressions. And I was like, oh, I really did.
I used to do one-liners.
Yeah, this was a one-liner comic.
And
for
I
a
used
minute.
to be like real monotone.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to do like hella one-liners. And like we still bring them up to this day.
I know.
Like, dude, the crowd knew him. It was weird.
Yeah. So liberal, you only shoot white targets.
Yeah, that was my main one, dude. I'm so liberal. When I go to the gun range, I only shoot white targets.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny hearing it now.
I still do it. I still do
Yeah.
it in like a long form joke. And then that's like the end, but fuck that joke, dude. I hate all my jokes, dude.
You get like that after a while. I fucking hate all my
No,
jokes
dude,
too.
I legit hate everything. Like, I think all the Fresno comics think I don't have material. Because I don't do material ever.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate all my material.
So you go up like once a week in Fresno?
No, not anymore.
This fool doesn't even go up anymore.
Yeah.
You saw the last time I went on stage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lie. I went up at the well recently.
Oh yeah, he went up
Yeah.
after Landon's wedding.
I saw you at Labyrinth, I think, one time.
Yeah, but the last time I went up was that show here.
Versus.
Oh, dude, that was the worst I've ever done. Easy. I think I did open. That's worse than an open mic.
What happened?
What, at the show?
Yeah.
Oh, I bombed. And what made it worse is
No, but why?
I mean, because I suck. I don't know. What do you want me to say? Because I wasn't funny? Because my material wasn't tight? Type 5? There was no type 5 done, dude, that day by me.
You know what was the funniest shit you told me? I forgot what you sent me. You sent me like a picture of a gun, and then you're I'll show this comic my tight 9, and it was a 9mm.
Oh, yeah, I
Y'all
did.
hit him in the head with the tight 9.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even going to shoot him. I was just going to smack him with it.
This is my
And what
tight
was
9.
funny, dude, was I was panicking, bro, because I just felt the hole dig deeper, right?
Because you're hosting. So it's not like
Yes.
you're like, okay, thank God.
No.
I'm done. You're like, I got to go back up.
And then
again.
what's worse is they kind of came around, but it was literally the end of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 100 and something people there too.
So what made it worse, dude,
146.
was I remember I was like talking to Eddie, and I'm like, Eddie, bro, what do I do? Like, I've done this before. We're good. I bombed. I've come back. Like, what? I'm so lost right now. I've done this before, but I'm lost. And then he's like, I don't know, like maybe hit on the crowd. Remember I used to do that, like jokingly.
Oh,
Just like, hey,
yeah.
what's up? You know, whatever. He goes, cool. I don't know. He's like, maybe hit on the crowd or something. So I get on the stage. You probably don't even remember this, dude. I go up and I go like this, where you could like hear it, and I'm like, "What's up, ladies? What's up, girl?" or something. And dude, bombing is an understatement.
Idiot.
And what's worse is I did that because I did that at an open mic at the Labyrinth one time. Was I like said something and I took off my ring and you could hear it like bounce and it murdered. And then I was like, cool, I know that works. That's a good idea. I've done it before. Dude. And like the whole crowd turned on me even more.
And then did you have to put your ring back on like an idiot to
Oh,
silence?
yeah, I'm not going to leave it there.
He's all, this ring costs money.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
funny.
That show, I kind of blacked out in a lot of that show.
I was nervous at that show.
You know, dude, Fresno, I'm trying to think who I really liked.
They got bodied that show.
Fresno bodied it.
We
Easy.
bodied them.
I don't remember.
Isaiah was the only one who crushed.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I got it backwards.
Rivers smashed on our end. Actually, everybody on our end smashed.
It was fun.
Except for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't follow Isaiah.
Dude, Isaiah was really good.
He was ripping that night.
Yeah.
I was on drugs, so it didn't count.
He was in his element.
He was.
Because I was originally going to be the last one to go up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then this guy fucking takes
like,
mushrooms and he's
"Fuck
like,
it."
don't worry, I got this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, man.
Should have
That's
called the audible and switched.
Nah, because I was nervous. It would have ended up the same way.
I was nervous.
Were
as
you
fuck.
guys nervous?
It's big time. I
Yeah.
was so fucking
I was
nervous.
nervous.
So,
'Cause
I
I
thought
was
that
like-
was weird. The Fresno comic I heard was like that. I was like excited to see bombed,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
and I heard he was nervous, dude. And I'm like, I wasn't nervous because to me, it's really easy to zone out.
Yeah.
At least there.
Well, I'm like nervous, and not in the sense of like, oh shit, like what am I gonna do? Like it's affected. Like I'm nervous, like in a good sense, you know. Like it's like because I'm putting on the show, worried about people showing up, and then my performance, and it's like okay, like getting kind of that zone. And it's like fuck yeah, let's do this thing. And that was the first big show that we put on like that at the Well, and then it's gotten easier and shit. Like it's cool going up there and like feeling like a Bakersfield like native and shit like that, you know, like and like people are there to see you. It's kind of cool.
Let's chill out.
We can eat on the podcast. It's fine.
Nah, that's cool. I never thought about like, cause you didn't live here for a minute, right?
I mean, yeah, I lived here my whole life basically. I was over in like Texas for like 6 months, 4 months, 5 months.
Enough to make an impression.
Yep.
What was it?
I was up for every single one of those days though.
That's
so
right.
Three to 6 months, no sleep.
Hey, are people really up for days? Or is that like an expression?
No, that's like real life, dude.
There's no sleep.
No
Not even
sleep.
a 30-minute nap.
No.
No snoozing, nothing.
Sometimes it is, but it's like
You're really up all day.
I'm like fucking up, dog.
What the fuck coffee would like keep you up or what?
Dude, I'm so glad I was straight edge, dude.
Red
This
Bulls?
sounds so fun.
It's cool until
It's
like day
till it's
7.
not.
Till like day 7.
No, I mean,
Even your first day 7 is kind of cool, but then like your second, 5th, 10th day 7, it's like, dude, like you start tripping.
no, like doing drugs never ends well.
No.
But it looks cool as shit, though.
Yeah, it's like a fast burn.
What was your thing? You said you might like it too much?
Yeah, easy. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, alcohol is a drug, so I mean,
Well, I started drinking when I was 28.
yeah.
Never smoked anything. So
There's still time though.
We can still get you.
let's run it.
We can start with mushrooms. So it's kind of like a gateway drug.
This guy's all of a sudden Mr. Advocate
I
for
know,
mushrooms,
dude, shut
dude.
the
It's so,
fuck
like
up,
he's a
dude.
poser.
I know. You're a fucking poser, bro.
He has like one spiritual experience on fucking psychedelics.
A pretend
and he's like-
spiritual experience, bro.
And he's like, hey, have you ever tried DMT?
Hey, bro, take off your fucking sandals. He's all wearing Tivas and shit. You don't even know what Tivas are, you fucking poser.
The fuck are Tivas?
Look it up.
Well, I don't know what
I don't know what
Tivas are.
Tivas are.
Those hiking Jesus sandals, but they're the hiking ones. You know what Jesus
Like
sandals are?
Birkenstocks?
No. Men wear Birkenstocks.
I have Birkenstocks.
Yeah, so do I.
Like, what you call it sandals? Like the Roman sandals?
Yeah, but they're like hiking ones. They're called Tivas.
the
Teva. Look it up. Dude.
Hey, you're a big outdoorsman, huh?
No.
He just started. This
No.
fool went on 2 walks.
No, I've been off and on.
Do you go like backpacking?
Yeah.
It just all says Sativa.
I know. The only thing that came up was fucking here, Tiva sandals. Let's see. Images. This is the worst part of it. Oh, okay. I've seen these before.
Yeah.
Who the
I could
fuck
see
wears
you wearing
these?
these, dude.
Those
are
fire.
disgusting.
Like you see
Whatever,
it? Like,
dude.
I want the lobster one.
Fast forward to
What are the lobster
6
ones?
months from now.
Scroll over. There's lobster ones.
those are just different ones. Those are just lobster
Oh.
slippers.
Nah, I mean, I've always kind of done it. I camped and fished growing up.
Yeah.
And then I was rock climbing for a minute, for like a couple years.
Really?
And then
Like at this evolution in your body type, you were rock climbing.
I was a little skinnier,
Uh huh.
but it doesn't matter. There's like big people that climb. Climbing's all legs. It's no arms.
Yeah.
I did that for a minute. Stopped, then gained a bunch of weight, and now I backpack.
I've wanted to try rock climbing over in Kern River, the valley. They do like rock climbing excursions that you could go on.
Go inside first. I mean, those excursions will probably be fine, but the rock's usually kind of tough on your hands if
Yeah.
you've never climbed. So just go indoors, dude. There's one here.
Action sports.
I never went to it because it didn't look like serious enough.
Uh huh.
It looked too like recreational.
Yeah.
How serious does it have to be?
Well, there's like, they're called routes. Someone sets them. They change often.
Yeah.
And it just looked like a place you take your kids.
Yeah. It's like let
Yeah.
the kid play while you look at fucking like
Yes.
crossbows and shit.
Yeah. So there's a really nice gym in Fresno. Daniel Betts was a climber.
Was he?
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
And I kind of didn't believe him. Then I kind of quizzed him. And he knows what's up.
Like rock climbing?
Mm-hmm.
What the
He
fuck?
looks like that. He has that body for it. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, used to have that body, I think. He's kind of a little blown out now.
The racist? There's a racist body type?
Yeah. There's a guy who like definitely voted for Trump body type.
yeah, twice.
Did you ever climb outdoors?
Yeah. We mainly bouldered outside.
What's that?
Bouldering is the rocks probably a little higher than this, and the routes are like super hard. And we had just have mats that we hike with. You lay the mats out. It's way more dangerous because it's even though it's shorter. Well, it's not more dangerous. They're both dangerous because you're falling on the floor still if you fall. But the routes are like super tough.
Yeah.
And it's really funny, dude, because in the beginning you're like this far off the ground and you're like struggling.
Yeah.
Because the routes are impossible.
Yeah, because it puts you like in weird random positions. I randomly watch like a lot of rock climbing.
There's like a big jump. You
Yeah.
know.
Wait, so they're like, you take like a big rock and you just throw a mat over it?
No,
No,
under
the mat
it,
goes on the floor. So if you fall,
Oh.
you don't fall on the floor.
like a jujitsu mat or something.
Oh, so you're
And-
just climbing big rocks.
Yeah, but there's rocks. You have books. There's known routes. You just don't see a rock and climb it, because there's gradings to routes. So there's like different skill levels.
And then that you have to, but like you're saying, like just do all that shit indoors first,
Yeah.
and then move it.
To like
Well, you don't
condition your
have
hands.
to. Yeah, but you would want to condition your hands, because I've gone with someone outdoors that doesn't climb. They just came to kick it, and they like legit held the rock, all their body weight, and they let go because their fingers were cut and bleeding.
Yeah.
Like just from one
Christ.
hold. And we touched it and we had no problem, but that's because we did it all the time.
Yeah, that's because I'm a man.
No,
That's pretty cool.
dude, it's hard.
I want to get into like some sort of outdoor activity, like mountain biking or something like that.
Mountain
You know what I mean?
biking's fun, but it's scary. I have my buddy does it, and it's
Yeah.
very expensive.
Yeah,
Like, kind of stupid.
because you're jamming.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Hiking, just go
Yeah.
hiking, bro. Like, we're not that far from a national park.
I know.
here.
I don't have any fucking time though. It seems like lately.
Everyone has time for everything.
Yeah.
You make time. No, dude, you should do that. Don't you have a kid?
Yeah,
Take your kid.
I know.
It's a perfect excuse to go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not just for you and the homies. It's your son,
Yeah.
We've been fucking trying to go. Where have we been trying to go? Sequoia or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yosemite?
super-
Homeboy goes to Yosemite, I think, where it snows. The upper
Yeah.
sequoias.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He just goes and kicks it, or
Well, I don't know what he does. He fucking makes snow angels. I don't fucking know, dog.
Sequoia's not far. It's a national park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I went not too long ago. I camped up in what was it, Camp Newsom or something like that, up there by Kern River and shit.
Uh-huh.
We camped over there and that was fun, dude. And it was like my girl is like kind of more like wilderness camping and shit like that, and I'm more like I need a toilet. You know what I mean? Like
You
that's
sound
what,
like my girl, dude.
I mean, like I just don't want to shit in a hole. You know what? Like,
Have you tried it? It's nice.
but I don't play that game, dog. Like I just want to shit with some toilet
he's all
paper.
been to jail, dog.
he's
I don't
all
need to do
he's
this
all
no more.
suck a dick for some crack, but
Hey, whoa,
shitting in
whoa!
the
I
hole.
motherfucking sucking my dick for crack. All right.
no one's sucking anything from me. I'm not sucking. No one's sucking me. I'm paying my taxes, dude.
Hey, anyway.
Hey, my taxes.
But we went over there and we're chilling and anyway, and we're chilling and there's a campsite next to us and we're just chilling, fucking getting ready to like close up. Nighttime comes and this one.
The only dick suck you're getting is when you're getting your taxes done. You suck your dick for your taxes.
Never mind.
I'll suck dick for someone to do my taxes, dude.
Can't you just go on TurboTax?
This fool's so dumb, he just still sucks someone's dick for it.
It's just excuses.
Yeah.
He's I'm doing my taxes, honey.
Don't worry, babe. We're getting that refund.
It's all just put your first name in. What are you doing?
He said this is how I do it.
Hey, dude, you can do this through your Cash App.
Hey, so there was a campsite next to you?
And there was a bear that ran through it.
Hard pass, dude. Bears are scary.
Yeah.
Do you have like bear mace at least?
Bear mace don't do shit, bro.
I had 2 cans of bear mace right here.
Man, dude, I hope this is as tight as your 5, dude.
Dude, if you fucking fight a bear, what's your first move?
You go for its eyes.
Go for its eye? You're going
Yeah.
like this? Or
No, like this, like on its eye.
I'm going to put my
like in its
fingers in his nose
No.
to try to throw him off.
No, I'm going eyeball straight up. Well, okay, so they say if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay on the ground.
What?
Yeah, like so if it's a black bear, fight back. If it's a grizzly bear, it's brown, lay on the ground. And something like if it's white, you're dead. Like closed casket or some shit like that. Because a polar bear don't give a fuck.
I think I would just try to try to be big and try to move.
You're all just standing here. Ah.
I think I would try and like befriend it. You know what I mean?
I think I'd suck his dick to do my taxes.
Isn't the Revenant where Leonardo DiCaprio gets fucked by that bear?
He gets molested by a bear?
Yeah.
I never seen that movie.
I just know that one part. I've never seen it either.
He gets molested by a bear.
He gets fucked by it. That's how they show dominance.
That's how they tell you that you. It's like prison rules for them in the nature.
Yeah.
You gotta get fucked in your ass to.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Tight. I never heard of this movie.
It's The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. And he's like I don't even know the premise of the movie. I just know there's a bear in it.
I'm really glad you stick to doing one podcast a week. This is quality content that people want to see.
And they don't even come out.
Of course they don't.
We just do these and they're just there.
They sit in a Google Drive.
So I like to think, no, this has to be. So I understand doing any form of mic works a muscle.
Uh-huh.
I've always wondered if this works a muscle.
Yeah, you get better at it.
It forces you to get together with people and have to speak to them.
But what does that have to do with your type 5?
It
Nothing.
doesn't.
You don't think this adds to your...
It's just an outlet to let people know how our week went.
Yeah, it's really just like a Dear Diary for everybody.
This is fucking sad, dude.
Not
It's
really.
kinda cool. We get like 100, 200 viewers every one.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, for just like us.
I think
shooting the
that's
shit.
a lot.
For
Dude,
just starting out.
Dude, Landon's will get like 23.
We have a couple of them
I
that
thought
are like that.
Landon's was fucking monetized
Yeah, it was, dude. And he made money.
at 23 viewers.
Trust me, bro. Look at the YouTube.
He scrubbed the internet because he's gonna be a dietitian or some shit, right?
stupid shit, yeah.
Hey, he made money, though, for real.
We're fucking up, dude.
No, legit, dude. He had no viewers. But I think what happened with him is his code would get shared in other places.
He's white.
No. His code would get shared in other places. Like, you know how you look up coupon for this website?
Oh, like group.
No.
He was posting his
No.
Groupon on the CBD.
No. Like, if someone went to the website, like whatever, CBD nuts, and they type in coupon for CBD nuts,
Yeah.
it would link to his podcast.
Yeah.
And they would use that code. Not listen to the podcast,
But just use the code.
but use the code.
That's pretty smart.
That's how everybody makes money from sponsorships.
I think he did it not on purpose.
I think he did it on purpose.
I'm pretty sure he
He
did.
made like $800 in one quarter.
Mm-hmm.
That's not much, but
That's not much. How much are you making for this stupid fucking podcast?
I mean,
We don't know
None.
yet.
none yet.
See? $800 is a... Dude, I was shocked, dude. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's $3,200 a year on podcasting
$800 a quarter?
times 4.
How much did you say?
32.
16.
Oh, okay.
32.
I didn't hear the 100 part for some reason. I thought you said 1,000. I was like, that's not.
No, yeah, 3,200. That's pretty good.
The
That's not bad.
The last trip I went to Hot Springs in Santa Barbara. It was
Really?
beautiful.
Oh, how
yeah.
was that?
Beautiful.
I didn't even know Santa Barbara had hot springs.
Yeah. Well, you don't know because you got to hike 10 miles to get there.
And there's no McDonald's on the way.
That's bullshit.
There's 2 toilets on the way. That was my first time seeing drop toilets.
Really?
They're like toilets in the middle of nowhere, and it's just a
Yeah.
toilet and a hole.
Mm-hmm.
How blown out were these toilets?
Not that bad.
Really? Like
it was
someone
just-
cleans them or what?
No, but I mean, people know that we're the only ones using them, so don't shit on the wall.
Did anybody graffiti in there?
No, they're not really bathrooms. It's just literally nature and a toilet.
There's not even an outhouse around it?
Mm-mm.
Really?
One of them had like a wall, and one of them looked like a throne. Like it
That's
looked
kinda
like
cool.
an art piece.
That's kind of cool.
And then you look and you're like, oh, that's a shitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't take a picture of it?
You didn't put a bad neighbor sticker on
No,
it?
I didn't do either.
Boo.
Well, you're not supposed to put a sticker on it because that's like graffitiing nature.
But it's a
And-
toilet.
So
It's not made out of fucking wood. Fucking leave it to Beaver Day and put it right there.
ignorant, dude. I know you hang out with ignorant people, bro.
I put bad neighbor stickers up everywhere I go.
I hope Daniel Betts knows this is where the graffiti comes from that's in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
course
there
it
was a bad neighbor sticker in the bathroom
Yeah.
at one point. There's one in the back on the wall.
Yeah.
That stupid Disney one.
Yeah.
Did you ever give me one?
Yeah.
Fire.
Did you just shit in the mic?
That was my mouth.
Oh. Yeah, no. Our fucking Julian put a sticker up in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could fly with stickers.
I
I never been on a fucking plane. I did it. I was never on a fucking plane, so I don't know what you can and can't
No,
fly
you know
with.
what? That's actually pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
No, hey,
It's
stop
an
laughing,
adhesive.
dude.
It's a fucking
No,
adhesive.
Seriously. No adhesives.
What do
On
you mean no
airplanes.
adhesives?
That makes perfect sense.
No, yeah, totally, dude. Hey,
Well, hold on.
They go,
hold
sir,
on,
what
hold
is
on,
this?
Hold on, chill.
what is this,
Chill.
sir?
What
Sir.
other rules are there on airplanes?
Can't bring liquids over 3 ounces.
What? Okay. What else?
Yeah,
That
that's
was
standard.
true.
That's in
That's
your
because
carry-on.
that's because you could have like fucking bomb liquids.
Yep.
Yeah.
And apparently you can't make a bomb with less than 3 ounces.
You can't. Not one that would destroy cabin. That's actually proven.
Kill a couple people.
Can I take this on my plane?
No.
In your
'Cause of the
carry-on.
batteries.
In your carry-on, yeah.
In my carry-on,
I don't even
I can
think
take
you
it.
can.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
I have to take the batteries out,
'Cause
and
the
it's all
batteries
in my
are not
carry-on.
effective.
Well, they say make sure not to put the batteries in your check-in because they expand because there's the cabin isn't pressurized. So they said make sure and not put it down there because it'll blow up the whole plane.
So you have to carry it on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
That's
I
so
have to
weird.
carry it on and not vape it on the plane. It's such a fucking tease.
How did you do on the plane?
It's fine, dude. I'm not. I'm like a fucking heroin addict. I'm like, whoa.
I don't know, man. You freak out when you don't have your vape.
No, I don't. We've been over this. I quit it for like fucking 4 days, and it was like a non-issue.
Yeah, you quit it for 4 days and you
4
got
days
right
isn't
back
long,
on it.
dude.
Yeah.
If a month, then I'd be like, yeah, it's not.
You
a
know how
problem.
long I've gone without McDonald's? It's been 46 days. Thank you.
Hold on, bro. Let me use those points. You're not using them no more.
I know.
Hey, just use a promo code Marcos Alvarez 16, dude.
For what?
For a discount on your first order at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna have a fire ass code. Like, use code Melero23 for an extra sauce packet. You know what I mean? I'm tired of only having 2 sauce packets per 20 nugget, dude. I need 3.
That's actually really
What
good.
the fuck
one.
is this, dude?
Hey, yo, I went to Jack in the Box and they got some new sauce over there.
What they got?
It's called like fucking Bang Bang sauce or like
They've been having like random sauces.
like
I've seen that.
like super cool good sauce or something. It was called.
Is it fire?
It's pretty good.
You know what sauce I don't like? Raisin cane sauce.
Raising Cane's is pretty bomb, dude. That's like the
I'm-
whole reason
oh.
you go.
No, I eat it raw dog
You eat it with, oh, no, you don't. Yeah, you eat it with ketchup.
all day, dude.
Raising Cane's is too expensive too.
Way too expensive.
I just went, dude.
Did I tell you guys about our heist?
Dude,
Me and-
legit. Yeah, you told me. Dude, me and my girl went to Cane's, and I was like, we're coming here every day. Because it was so cheap. We eat sushi at home.
Okay.
And this is like a third of the price of sushi.
What do you mean you eat sushi at home?
They make sushi at home.
Excuse me, there's a place by our house.
Oh.
Okay.
We get it to go.
Yeah.
And we spend like $60.
Yeah.
And Raising Cane's is way cheaper. And I was like
Yeah.
way stoked on it.
It's like $30.
Yeah, it was probably less, I think. Like probably like 20 something.
It's bomb though.
Oh,
But
Raising Cane's
it's
fire.
fucking chicken tenders, dude.
Bomb chicken tenders.
Yeah, it's like I say it's the best chicken tenders can get.
At Cane's?
Yeah. Best chicken tenders.
There's no better chicken tender.
No.
Now, what's better, a chicken tender or a chicken nugget?
I like nuggets.
I like the chicken. I don't know. I like Cane's chicken tenders above like Wendy's chicken nuggets. You know what I mean?
What about McDonald's chicken nuggets?
Nah, they're
Cane's
hit or
chicken
miss. They're
tenders.
hit or miss. You know, there's a big discrepancy between what they could be.
Well, yeah, bro. They're all kids getting paid minimum wage. There better be.
Well, I believe that they should be paid more than minimum wage, and that's why I voted yes on Pros 37.
I think they should keep the wage the same.
You can't even vote.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
Nah, I hit a big old lick on Cane's before, Julian.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
What do you
No,
mean? Like
it was
you licked the chicken
Yeah,
tender?
It was a mix-up.
No, it wasn't. I had my hand in a
You're
bag.
acting like you pulled a gun out.
I did. I had my hand in a bag.
Okay, I want to hear the fake story first.
I had my hand in a bag, and the lady was at the window, you know, where you pay and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I said, can I see that bag? I'll show you how I did it. This is what I did. I said, I did the move that you do when you don't have a gun. You just kind of fake it. Kind of do one of these. Do one of these, and you go, put the fucking nuggets and the strips and the extra fries. Put 3 Caniac combos in my fucking bag. And she put 3 Caniac combos in my bag.
All right.
So that's like, for those who don't know, that's 9. Wait, no, how many comes? 6.
That's
12,
18.
18.
Oh,
It's 18 strips.
that's a lick.
I came up with 18
Like
strips
a pound
of
and a
fries.
half of fries.
Yeah, I'm just like this, waving it in her face. And then I look in the box real quick before I leave, and I'm like, yo, there's only 4 sauces in here. So I just say, hey, don't fucking play with my money, bitch. And I hit her with the fake gun.
With your hand.
Yeah, so I backhanded
So you
her.
pimp slapped
Yeah,
her.
you pissed
So
off.
I really pimp slapped her, and then I fucking held her up. And I was like,
Did
put
she notice that?
more sauces? No, she was so scared.
Yeah.
So
And
she
your
didn't
and your
notice.
hand is so heavy.
And my hand's really
Yeah,
heavy.
but
It feels
like a gun.
Feels like a 9.
It feels like
9.
pure.
So when I
iron.
hit her,
Yeah.
she even said that. She was like, "Is this a 9?" And I was like, "It is."
She's like, is that a ghost gun?
She was, "Is this a polymer 80?" I was like, "It is." I'm glad you recognize that. I actually worked really hard to put this gun together. So I'm like holding it at her face again, and she was like, "Put more sauces in this bag, bitch." And then she was all, okay. She did. And then I was like, give me 2 more sweet teas as well. She was like, I already gave you 4. I was like, well, give me an ice tray. So
This is actually, that was funny.
give me a tray so I can carry these out. She's like, all right, I'll do that. And then as she's making them, I'm like hollering at this one chick too, talking about, hey, you look kind of good. I don't know if you know, but I got 18 strips. I'm not good at math. I think that's how much comes in 3 Caniac combos. If you want to come back to
12.
my place. No, 6 per box, and I got 3 boxes.
Oh, I never ordered that one. I only got the box combo. My bad.
Oh, that's amateur. That's bush league, dog.
It's amateur hour. Anyways, I'm spitting game. She's like, yo, I'll go back with you. You got 3 things? And I'm like, yeah. And then I take my hand out, and I'm like, yo, I'm Marcos. Nice to meet you. And she goes, you don't have a gun in there? I'm like, no, it's still in the bag. Let me just... So I put my hand back in the bag. The girl comes back, puts my sauces in there, gives me my drinks. I thank her. I was like, hey, Daisy, thank you so much for your hard work. I'm going to make sure I leave a good anonymous tip for you guys saying that I think you should be promoted. Then I leave. And
Dude, legit,
big lick.
if you ever hit a lick again, pull the gun out
And she-
and say, someone's getting smoked tonight. It's either you or these chicken strips. I'm going to let you pick.
The real story. We accidentally got the lady behind us' order, and she had a Tahoe. And it had a gang of fucking food in there.
That's dope.
Yeah. Paid $20 for literally 3 Caniac combos, 2 box combos, and a kid's meal.
Oof.
Lick. That was a better lick than my story.
Dude, I kind of want Raising Cane's now.
What time does Costco stop serving pizza?
You guys taking potluck or something or what?
That's what this fool used to do every Tuesday at his mic. He used to have
I used
pizza.
to randomly bring pizzas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so much fun. They close at 8:30. We could probably make an order soon.
What time is it right now?
6:11.
Hit her with the back of the gun. Is this a P80?
Yeah, fire.
How much time have we done?
I don't know. Go look.
Damn, dog.
We're at 50 minutes.
All right, we got to hit 10 more.
All right. Give us a good 10 and we'll be all right.
All right, go ahead, Gabe. And now coming up to the stage next is Gabe Melero.
I'm trying to remember one of my old jokes.
What was your opening bit?
I never had an opening bit.
Okay, if you could, would you quit your job right now and pursue comedy full time?
So
Like, what's keeping you?
what's keeping me is I have a life now.
And comedy can't be your life
No, I have a wife, a household to,
to maintain.
yes.
Uh-huh.
I got bills,
Uh-huh.
we got to remodel the kitchen. Shit like that. Dumb shit.
You have to remodel the kitchen.
Look, dude, that's not my argument. Our kitchen looks nice, right?
It's old as fuck.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Your microwave is literally from when your mom was still alive.
No, it's older than
Your,
that.
your mom's dead?
Yeah, thanks for bringing it up, jerk. Dude, this is the month she passed away, dude. It's very tough for me.
Is it?
No.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, it was like May something.
Nah, it's January. It's coming up.
I remember that I texted you the day that she was dead. And I said, this is your mom's greatest day of her life.
No, you didn't say that. You said something else. Very insensitive. Huh?
Yeah. He's like that, dude.
I don't know why.
But yeah, when he has shit going on, like, we got to be sensitive with his shit.
I know.
Hey,
Talking
hey.
about, I don't know why she left me, bro.
Hey, did you see that picture he's got up right here
Which one?
of his homie? I'll show it to you after the podcast.
That kid?
You're a fucking dick.
Yeah, see? I almost said I'm a dick.
What were we talking about?
I haven't said nothing fucked up to you.
I was just
I did when fucking what's his name died.
Who died?
I said, dude, the sketch wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it was all right.
Look, did he still buy her? Yeah, it's all right.
About you quitting to pursue comedy.
Oh, no, I can't because, I make decent money now. I don't want to take a pay cut. Nobody does. I would have to quit a lot of other aspects of my life, too.
Yeah.
So, no. And if my girl leaves me, then it's open game. But
Yeah.
This was going to become an addict if his girl ever leaves him.
no.
The comic, same thing, interchangeable.
The only thing that's old in my kitchen, though, by the way, is a microwave.
The
Everything
microwave's
else is
old
new.
as fuck.
But nah, but just I got shit to take care of at the house.
Yeah.
Health insurance. I got a pension.
But how about this? All right. You dial back. You live in like one of those tiny homes. You cash in on your pension and retirement right now, and you just fucking string that along as
I would
long
have
as
to
you
be
can.
single.
Why? Your girl won't stand by your hopes and dreams?
You can't buy Louis Vuitton with hopes and dreams, dude.
Dang. Well, then maybe she doesn't get the Louis Vuitton, dog.
You
Maybe she
can't-
just gets the DD's discounts.
You can't buy champagne chocolates that cost $100 for 6
Hey.
pieces.
Those chocolates were Dom Perignon chocolate, by the way. Fire. Did you have one?
No.
Oh my god, dude.
No.
They were so good. Dom Perignon truffles. And they were fire.
That sounds bomb.
Nah, dude, they were bomb.
What?
Would you be able to eat those?
Nah,
Not
I
at
don't think
all.
I could eat one.
So, I wouldn't even argue there wasn't champagne in them. But I was the same way, like, when I wouldn't drink. If there was, could be alcohol in it, 99% of the time, you would never know. But
Yeah.
for what?
Well,
Yeah,
I,
what would you
No,
risk
no,
it?
as in, eat them for what,
well, I cook with wine sometimes, like at school and shit like
Uh-huh.
that. And I cook with it, and I make sure it's cooked off, and I
But
taste it.
it's always cooked off, though. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's never not.
It's not like they just have like a shot of Henny
Yes.
in the middle
and
of
even
it.
if you do that, it's going to cook off,
Yeah.
I always wonder how that works. Well, how does alcohol cook off?
Evaporation?
Oh.
Yeah, because, when you make Pruno into moonshine,
Mm-hmm.
they burn the Pruno. What did you call it?
I don't know. I didn't make that shit.
So when they cook the Pruno,
Talking about what the bite says, we made cheese in jail, dog.
we gotta talk about this. The evaporation that would get in the container would be the alcohol.
That's distillation. That's the process of distillation, I believe.
Yeah. So what would you guys make? Cheese?
Yeah, we make queso fresco.
How?
We would get milk from 2 or 3 days from
And
all of
pull
us.
their foreskin back.
No, we would get milk from 4 or 5 of us, and we, how you have your 1 cup. We'd get 1 cup. We pour it all in there. We get the pickle, the big pickle that you get on commissary, and we'd get jalapenos and shit, and because we get jalapenos on commissary and cut those up.
What would you cut them up with?
With a fucking spoon? I don't know. Rip them apart, but then we go and we get the vinegar, the vinegar's part from the pickle, and pour it into there, and then cover it with a clean pillowcase. We cut it up and make a cheesecloth out of it.
Yeah.
And put it in a dark corner for 3-4 days, a dark clean corner for 3-4 days, and then it'd be cheese. And then we'd pour it through another bed sheet, and then squeeze it out, and we'd have a block of fucking cheese.
Was it fire?
It was bomb, dude. We used to sell those bitches.
That's tight. I never heard of anyone making cheese.
Yeah, we put jalapenos in there and shit.
Really?
Mhm.
Would it melt?
No, it was queso fresco, dog.
That's fire.
We put it on top of our fucking our sopas and shit. It was bomb.
That's crazy, dude. I
Yeah.
never heard of that.
Yeah, it was
Did you ever
real
make
cheese.
tamales?
Nuh-uh. With the fucking Fritos?
Yeah.
Nah.
That almost makes sense because it's a corn chip.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
grind it up.
Yeah, you make it into masa, right?
Yeah.
What would mostly everybody use to cut shit up with then?
A spoon.
You could do I've seen a tin can lid
Yeah.
folded to scrape, to almost shred. I've seen a deodorant cap cut into teeth,
Yeah.
and then they could use that to scrape kind of.
What the fuck?
You think of they keep everything so they you get the deodorant and the washcloth, or in the body wash. You now have body wash and deodorant, but you also have a gang of tape because you have the stickers on the body wash. That's tape.
They use that as tape.
Yeah, and it's okay, I got tape now.
It's pretty common.
So they just slice it and it's tape.
Yeah,
It's actually pretty cool.
and they use it for or there's a bunch of stickers on them, and they use it to put their electricity and shit because they're always running electricity from a light.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, like we used to have some guy had a tattoo machine, and they would go and there was like the fluorescent lights, and they busted it open, took the ballast out from it, and then it's just a spool of wire.
That's lawless right there, dude.
Well,
That means no one's coming around to check.
well, no, what it is that we're not killing each other in there. Ours was like that we would go and we would have like at the end of the night before everyone go to sleep, they do like not Bible study, but they do like a prayer circle because there was like an older guy that was kind of not in charge, but like kind of mentoring the younger kids in there. Because the younger kids are the bullets. Those are the ones that are fucking like aggravated robbery, fucking capital murder and shit, you know?
Is this in jail or prison?
This is in jail.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
a different ballgame.
Yeah, so like there's an older head that was also going to prison, but he was like kind of, they called him preacher because he like on the outside, he was like part of a church congregation, but whatever. And he would go and kind of keep them cool. So we weren't fucking killing each other in there like most of the other tanks. So as long as we weren't being egregious with our shit, they let us have like, because some places they take away your rights. They make you feel less human the more you act not as human. So like we were able to keep like a fucking, what do you call it for the shower? Like a shower curtain. Mm-hmm. We were able to keep a shower curtain up where other pods would have that shit ripped down because you're not supposed to be able to like see shit. Because if you have it closed right there, someone could get stabbed in there. You know what I mean? But they let us keep shit like that. They let us run copper wire from the TV up to the ceiling. They didn't let us, but they overlook it so we could get more channels. We get like 60 channels instead of like 20. So we get bounce.
I've seen the foil antennas.
Yeah, so we get like bounce and shit like that.
They say the tattoo guns that run off batteries run better than the ones that plug into the wall.
Really?
I always thought the wall would be superior because you know you don't have to charge it, but they say the battery one it just runs more consistent when tattooing. Do you have tattoos from prison?
No.
Dude.
They did it the way they would do it is it was crazy. They would have it running from something, right? And it would be going all along the wall, and then it would come in, and one end would go into like the tattoo gun that they made, and then the other end would go into a bowl of water that they would put some juice in, and it would have like a razor blade that they took from the shavers, and they would tie it to that, and it would sit in there, and it would like the negative, positive ions would charge the water, and it would make it go, and the closer they were together, the faster it would spin, or the farther away. Like they like were able to time the. Yeah, it was a trip, and like some fool did it, and he like that's all he used to do when he was in prison, and he did like a couple guys' tattoos, and then I think he broke the tattoo gun on purpose because he didn't want to tattoo everybody. Because once you're the tattoo guy, then you're the fucking tattoo guy. Yeah. And this guy was like, I've fucking done my time kind of shit. I don't want to do that.
And in pods, it's probably impossible to run away, you know.
Yeah.
You're out in the open. You get tattooed by everyone.
Yeah.
So if it's your celly, it's one thing.
It's literally just a pod. There's just fucking 14 of us, and that's it. You know, people get ran in, ran out, but.
Yeah. How long were you in there for?
Not that long. Like fucking 60 days.
That's all the time you've done?
Mm-hmm. Well, I did 14 days before that, and then was out for a month.
And no prison time?
Mm-hmm. Not yet.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, 60 days is a long time to fucking be somewhere. You know what I mean?
I always think that.
Imagine being right here for 60 days.
I always think prison could be fun for a week. Like if all of us went.
It's actually it gets,
for a week. It could be fun.
I think it'd be the opposite. The first week is really scary, and then after that, you're cool.
Okay, 2 weeks.
I could do 5 years, like just no problem.
You can, or you're gonna have to.
I could.
No, you get used to it.
Yeah. You just program and you just get back. You mind your business. You find someone cool. You run with the, and.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've heard that guys like they get their program down to, like never coming out, and that's it. And I can do 20 years like this, no problem.
No shit.
It's hard. It's like you just like there's a certain point to where like you stop calling people, and you just like forget. You know, one guy had it best. He put it best. He's like, I just pretend I'm an astronaut, and I'm fucking up in space right now. He goes, and I can't contact nobody. Nobody can contact me, and I'm just in space, and that's it. Like and then I'm coming back down.
It's actually interesting
because it takes a lot for people to care. I think because you have like your life here, and it's hard to call the homie to check in on a friend.
Yeah,
that lives across the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And then when you're in prison, you're living in another world.
Mm-hmm. And then everybody else is moving forward.
Yes.
But I used to have some people, like I used to have my cousin, I'd call him up, I'd be like, hey, fool, play this one song. And he'd play songs over the phone. I'd be like, yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Just random shit. It's all right. Boring.
You ready?
I'll put money on your books, dude. Don't trip. Send you fat packages, dude.
On your what is it?
JPay?
JPay.
Hey, yeah, I'll be on JPay, dude.
JPay and GTL, bro.
I'll start doing spots from JPay. Like, you know, y'all call me up and I'll do my 5-minute spot from fucking.
Hold it to the phone like this.
Not like this, because they have like Zoom calls.
Yeah, they got those are through GTL.
So I'll be like this. I'll be like that because you gotta look all stiff and shit when you're on the fucking phone.
So the reason you look stiff is because it blurs out the background.
Yeah.
So anytime you kind of move out of your shadow, it starts to blur.
Oh, so you gotta stay.
So if you move around, it'll blur your head. It defeats the purpose.
I mean stiff, like tough.
Oh, sure.
But
well,
yeah,
no, but
stiff
everyone kind of has that posture.
Yeah,
because
everyone does say that.
you can't really move.
Yeah, it's just like, all right. So I just became a new dad.
Just trying to do your set.
He's all, the baby was born 6 months ago. Been locked up for 12 months. I'm real happy. The math's not adding up and shit.
Baby was born 6 months ago. I was locked up for 12.
That's cool. Shit like that happens, dog.
That's
Yeah,
sad.
shit like that happens. And the best part is they probably choose to ignore it because if they don't ignore it, they lose their girl.
Well, what are they gonna do?
Right shit they could do.
You lose your girl, lose money.
Well, yeah, because you have like someone on the outside handling all your shit.
Yeah.
You know, like if like my pops decides not to answer the phone, then I'm like not getting none of my money on my books.
God damn.
And it's like, all right, I'm not hearing nothing from the lawyers. You know what I mean? Until they come and see me, and it's just like, all right, like,
Jesus Christ.
it sucks. Don't go to jail, kids. Stay in school.
About to cause a ruckus with the community.
I got beat up by a special ed.
Hold on, bitch. Hey, tell me if this counts as bullying.
Even like in a silly goose time.
I'm pretty cool, I think. He calls me Zaddy.
Welcome to the Bad Neighbor Podcast.